What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going over carry guns. We're going to be focusing on Glocks. Carry guns can range from in the waistband, short guns, small guns, such as like the Glock 42, it's a 380, the Glock 43X, that's a 9mm. And we talk about guns that you can wear off the side, like on your belt or on a mid-ride holster, which are out the waistband holsters. Or if you don't want to wear it on your person or off your hip or whatever, you can always carry it in a satchel as well. We're going to get into that. So guys, please stay tuned. Thanks again for checking out another one of my videos, and I hope you enjoy it. So here I have a Glock 43X. It is their carry slimline weapons. It's chambered in 9mm, and the stock magazine holds 10 rounds. Now, this is a exclusive from Shark Coast Customs, to where they did the paint job much like a 19X, and on top of it is a Holosun 507K. Now, this is a very simple and very good option for carry guns. It's very small, it's very thin, and it's easily concealed. You can wear this on your person. If you're a woman, you can wear it on your purse, in your purse. If you're a backpacker, slap it in a backpack, fanny pack, you're good to go. This is a very good option for someone who just wants to one and done. I just need a carry gun, and it's gonna be tossed around in a backpack vehicle. You're not gonna really take it too serious. A Glock's a really good option. Now, on the downside of that is you're gonna be paying a little bit more of a price. These range anywhere from $500 to $600, I believe. I will put the value on the screen to correct myself. Holosuns are a great little optic. It's a Chinese-made optic, and honestly, for the price that you pay, really good optic. I really like them. I don't have one myself personally, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to get one in the future. So, Glock 43X, great option. Now, a way that you can carry it is with a holster. This is a Safariland and Haley Strategic collaboration called the Incog X for the 43X. It is a sidecar holster, which means you can have a magazine on the side, and you can carry a spare mag with you. Now, these holsters are contoured for your body to go around you comfortably, but still give you that concealability to where you're not printing. Now, most in the waistband holsters from big manufacturers like Buck Holsters, Safariland, whatnot, will come with a anti-print wing, and this is meant to push your belt line out to where the frame of the gun isn't poking out of your belt line or your shirt, and just making it a little bit more concealable. Now, most holsters do come with that, and it is a #1 identifier, at least to me, of a quality holster. So keep that in mind for when you're going down the road and looking for a holster that fits you the best. So now I have a Glock 19X. This is my personal weapon. This is one that I wear around the range and the shop. It is a 19X MOS exclusive from Davidson's. It's a distributor. I don't believe they sell to the general public, but is what it is. It is a really good, practical 9mm pistol. I know people who carry this in the waistband. It's not meant to be carried in the waistband, but it surely can be. It has the Glock 19 slide with a full-size frame. Another Glock that is very similar to this, and which is pretty much the same thing, is the Glock 45. It's still chambered in 9mm, even though the patent says it's a 45. I don't know. On this one, I have a Leupold Delta Point Pro. I like this optic. It's a little bit beefier than what I originally imagined, but it's still a really good optic, and especially for what I use it for, of just being in holster 9 times out of 10, or if I'm on the flat range shooting, it does me very well. I have the suppressor height sights. Now, with the Delta Point Pro being a big optic, the suppressor height sights really don't matter much because they're blocked out by the optic for the most part. So I believe there's a company that makes a lower profile plate, but I don't care to that level. It's 2025 now. I shoot with a dot, not iron sights. I'm not a FUD. Next, I have a Griffin armament compensator. I believe this is called the micro comp. I don't know, but it's just a 3-way split compensator to evenly distribute the gas, 2 ports up, 1 down to keep it flat. I have a CAGWorks extended and raised slide release. I just have normal Glock trigger, magazine release. I have a Surefire X300. I believe this is the Type B model. And I have a eBay special flared magwell for the Glock 19. I had to do some modifications to this gun in order to put my flared magwell on. The Glock 19X and the Glock 19, Glock 45, they're pretty much all the same, other than the Glock 19X has a nub that is on the bottom of the magwell. I don't know why they did it, but I just know I took it off in order to fit this, and it does very well for me. I have no issues. If you're going to do it yourself, just pay attention to what you're doing, because it's very easy to mess your frame up. That is a service I'll be providing down the road later for you guys watching that aren't in Southern Alabama. That'll be a service I'll be providing on my website, and the website is coming. It's just I'm building up some inventory. More on that later. Typically, I'm running the Magpul PMag Glock 19 mags or Glock 17 mags. 21 rounder. It's a little bit bigger than your standard 17, 19, 21 round mag. It just gives me a few extra rounds, and I like the way it looks. It shows that the Glock's got a little bit of a chub going on, not a full-on rager, but just a little bit to tickle your fancy. Now, a way to carry this, I'm gonna be honest, I could wear this off the hip. I would never slimline carry this. I have a Safariland holster here. I don't remember the exact model, but it's a level 3 retention, meaning that it has the optic cover to protect your optic. It does nothing really for the holster other than that. And then I have the little retention band, secure band in the back. It's just another locking mechanism. In order to get to my gun, I have to push a switch forward, moving the band and the cover out the way, and I still have that classic Safariland nub in the back to get the gun out. But while the gun's in there, it's perfectly secured, it's not coming out, and I don't have to worry about it. I ride a motorcycle all the time too, so having this holster really gives me peace of mind that my weapon's not going to fall off of my hip and onto the road and into the hands of someone who doesn't need one. Additionally, on this holster, it has this, I believe it's called a thumb deflector, but it's for if you're ever in an offensive situation. I've never been in one myself, but this is from what I've heard. If you're in an offensive situation, this is made to be, if somebody is reaching out to grab your weapon, it's to deflect their hand, their thumb, to where they're not interfering with the weapon, to where you can still draw it out and, get to work. A little extra for what I need, but I like to train in the worst way possible, and that is to completely jumble myself up. Give me a lot more things that I need to work with. That way I get proficient in it, and it helps me down the road. Now, what I like about these Safariland holsters is that 9 times out of 10, they're going to be on their QLS system. I think it's called their quick locking system, but it's a male and female end receiver. So your female end is going to go on to, say, your paddle, your vehicle, or whatever have you, and then you're going to have your male end that goes on your holster. And then they just easily just slide right in. You don't have to worry about it. It's not going anywhere. It's got locking tabs in the bottom. It's very great. I have a T-Rex Arms leg strap. It is very nice. It doesn't loosen up. It's very comfortable. I can't recommend this one enough. I'm a big fan of it. Other than that, it's a very simple setup. Not so simple setup. It's simple to me. Could be complicated to you if you're really new watching gun content or whatnot. Trust me, if you stick with the hobby, stick within the industry, you will probably get to this point. And I've only scratched the surface. There are guys that put thousands of dollars into their Glocks for competition, and they still suck at shooting. But give me a Canic, I'm putting belt to you every time. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Yeah, so let's go ahead and move on to our last one. Now I have a Glock 20. This is a 10 millimeter pistol. It is quite a significant jump from a 9mm 40 caliber projectile in a just a little bit longer of a 40 caliber brass casing. Gives it a little bit more pressure, hence increasing the velocity and penetration power. 10mm is a very great round when it comes to penetration and knockdown power. Now, it will vary on what ammo you use, whether you use hollow points or FMJ or whatever have you. Now, if you're going for a self-defense weapon, I would suggest hollow points. With a 10mm, it's got a lot of penetration power, so it's not the best idea to run FMJ as your carry rounds. It's better to use a hollow point because they're going to be slowing down and expanding in your target, kind of eliminating the risk for anybody that's behind your target or anything, whether that be in your house or in a public setting, or God forbid, in a vehicle combat scenario. Worst case scenario, you're fighting off a group of 10 people and they all line up. You fire 2 rounds and you knock down all 10. Super collateral. But 10mm, it's a great caliber. Now, I would never wear this in my waistband, but what I would carry it in is a man purse or a satchel. Now, this is just a cheapy $18 Amazon special, but just because it's cheap doesn't mean it's not good. This does everything that you'll need it to, better than a Coltac or a Michael Kors purse, whatever, it doesn't matter. Now, this little bag has a Velcro spot in the back so you can put your holster and your extra mags. Now, the mags are a kind of rubber bandish, elastic band type system, but you can put 4 mags in here. Now, you have 2 front pouches for, say, if you want to do first aid, you want to have a quick little toolkit just in case you have an issue with your weapon, whatever. It's really user preference. Point being is that you have something that you can carry all your belongings on as well as your weapon while keeping your person light. So a good identifier to a carry bag is having a Velcro patch in the front. Now, this Velcro patch could be used for an identifier on the bag, whether this be a mag or a medical bag or commo bag, whatever have you. So you can be a goon like me. Whatever on the front, user preference. Get you a bag if you don't want to carry on your waistline or a purse or whatever. These are great. 9mm is very standard. It's very regular. It's very normal. Very average. It's pretty much a standard across the board when it comes to NATO forces. Now, this is good. This is very average. This is you. Now, this is the guy she told you not to worry about. This is a 10mm FMJ round. It is a 40 caliber projectile in just a little bit longer 40 casing. Now, this cartridge, like I said before, is a very devastating round. Now, with these being FMJ rounds, these aren't the best to carry. Now, 9mm, you're going to be fine. It's not flying as fast nor as hard as a 10mm, so you could get away with it. Now, if you want defensive rounds, you could go with hollow points, such as the Hornady Critical Defense 115 9mm projectile, or the SNB Cellular and Bellet, whatever that name is, hollow point. Now, these are not like you. These are meant to go inside and wreck stuff up. Again, the guy she told you not to worry about. And there you have it, guys. That is a quick little rundown of some carry guns. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm trying to push a video out once a week. I've been working on shorts a lot more than anything, so keep your eyes out for that. Guys, check out the social media. Instagram at The Goonies. Again, I'll put it on the screen for you. Facebook at Goonworks. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Merchandise will be on the way. I got these Goonworks shirts where it's just the GW on the front and the logo on the back. Don't mind the stitches. I just got a mole removed, so watch your mouth in the comments. Other than that, guys, again, thanks for checking out another video. It means a lot to me. Guys, please bear with me. If I don't post once a week, don't be discouraged from checking out the profile. Website on the way as well. I'm building on merchandise right now, such as the shirts and the patches to be put on there, as well as my services. As of Monday of last week, I officially have my physical FFL, so I'm now a legitimate armor service provider. I have my armor certificate from Glock as well as the Army. Other than that, guys, again, one last time, thanks again for checking out my content. Stay classy.